So this is another review of adding integers because I feel like we need some extra practice on it. At the top it says you can change any question into an addition problem, and then in parentheses I put add a line, add a line. And what that means is you can take -2 minus 3 and change it into -2 plus -3. If you have an addition sign in the middle, it makes your rules much more clear. And then I have another example, 5 minus 9 can change to 5 plus -9. And the add a line means this. You add a line through the plus sign, or through the subtraction sign, I guess, making it a plus sign. Then you add a line to the next digit. Let's practice. So -14 minus 4, you can add a line, and then it becomes -14 plus -4. And then if you do that, then you can apply the addition rules. Add a line, 9 plus -15. Add a line, -5 plus -1. So that's what add a line means. And now we're going to go through some scenarios. So if both integers are positive, these are your rules. This is just basic, like when you first learn to add. A positive plus a positive equals a positive. So for example, 5 plus 6 equals 11. Like I said, these rules only apply if there's a plus sign in the middle. So if there's a subtraction sign, you need to add a line, So if both integers are negative, so for example, you have, let's just take this one, -5 plus -1, it equals a bigger negative. Notice this circle is bigger than these two. So -5 plus -1 equals a bigger negative. You'll literally add them and keep the negative sign. So that would be -6. There's another one up here like that. So let's do that as an example. -14 plus -4. A negative plus a negative. You will add them, and that would equal -16. No, 18. Sorry. Goodness. All right. This one says one integer is positive and one is negative. The positive has a greater absolute value. So here's your examples. You've got two separate numbers you're adding. One is positive, one is negative. If the positive number is bigger in absolute value, then your answer will be positive. So let's do 15 plus -5. You're doing a positive number plus a negative number. When they're opposite signs like that, you're going to subtract them. That would be 10. And then since 15 has a greater absolute value and 15 is the positive number, your answer is positive 10. Let's do another one. Let's do -3 plus 10. You're adding opposite signs. When you're adding opposite signs, you will subtract. 10 minus 3 is 7. Since 10 has a larger absolute value than 3 and 10 is positive, your answer is positive 7. Now I'm just going to reverse those. So this one says one integer is positive, one is negative, but this time the negative has a greater absolute value. So -15 plus 5. I'm just going to take the opposite of what we did right here. They're still opposite signs, so we're going to subtract them. And again, I know I've emphasized this a lot, but this only works if there's a plus sign in the middle, which is why you need to add a line if it's ever a subtraction sign. Anywho, 15 minus 5 is 10. This time, when you go up here and look, the 15, which is the number with the biggest absolute value, it's negative. So your answer is -10. Let's do 3. Here, we'll do an example. If this pops up on your assignment, I hope that by now I've taught you that it has to be a plus sign, so you'll add a line. Since they're opposite, you'll subtract, get 7. The 10 is negative, and 10 has a greater absolute value, so this time it's -7.